I kind of didn't know what I was getting into, like what I was going to experience.
From Seminole County Fire Department to Syria, firefighter Victor Gaytan spent the last year away from his family, deployed overseas with the Army Reserves as a combat engineer, locating IEDs and clearing the path for movement. But that isn't all he did.
While I was over there is when they asked on base, they asked if anybody is medically trained or qualified, and I was like, well, I'm a fireman. And they were like, you want to join our Moscow team? And I said, yeah, absolutely. There was a loud siren on base. They would sound the alarm, and myself, the medics that were assigned to my platoon, we would dart out the door. So it felt really natural to me just because I was used to it from being here.
A natural response for a firefighter, even if the calls were nothing like he was used to at Station 23 in Seminole County.
Here, we're ready to go, and when we're called, and we don't know if we're going to roll on a broken toe because someone hit it on a bed, or if they were hit by a car, God forbid. There, when the siren went off, it was like the worst thing. It was, we got to treat. I treated multiple gunshot wounds, explosions, decapitations. People would lose extremities. This is where we were treating casualties. I did a Foley on that guy. I tell them, like, yeah, man, I was doing IVs all the time and stitching and doing all that stuff. They're like, they let you do that stuff? And like, it wasn't more of like a let, it was like, go do it.
And as his time in Syria came to an end, the 28-year-old was rewarded for his response to the siren with a Bronze Star, the fourth highest ranking award a service member can receive.
You hear about like guys getting Bronze Stars, like you watch war movies, or you hear about these guys doing like extraordinary things. At the time I didn't feel like I was doing anything extraordinary, and then once my leadership were like, you're doing something outside of what you're supposed to be doing. You're here to look for IEDs and enemies, not doing treatment on partner nation forces and enemy prisoners of war and things like that. Then that's when it kind of all settled into me, like, hey man, you did something pretty cool here.
After nearly a one-year deployment, Gaytan returns with a wealth of knowledge, experience, and a Bronze Star.
I miss you, baby.
And he's back home, where he belongs.